this lineup's gonna fall.
Now also with this lineup, one critical or one key player who has the vital role for this game is Few, because he has the ability to give that crowd control for the team. Minowan's Fury or any other for the crowd. I thought that the players are shouting at each other.
I was actually. What was that? What was that? Well, no, it was the fans.
Folks,
it was the fans.
I'm
They're
sure
angry.
it's not just us who hear it, right? You've got to be hearing this too. Just exactly how intense it is in the shooting gallery for day 1 of week 6.
A lot of mobilities again in terms of emblem. So sustain, and there is damage this time around for Ogwen. So we saw earlier that they also went in for the Demon Wings. So a higher healing as a passive. So this is a fast. Okay, so still leg
healing.
plates.
I like that.
Leg plates already for Kelra. New jeans.
Pair of pants.
Pair of pants.
All right.
It's Mel G.
He's going to need that. Again, you also have Kyle Teasy that deals physical damage. So yeah, if he finds you all of a sudden out of nowhere, out of position, well, how could we have missed out on this? I did not expect that Uranus would be FabTG's #1 picked hero.
That's true.
I thought it was the other. I thought it was Yuzhong. Yep.
Yeah.
And even Barats, I won't be surprised because he uses that before. So yeah, I mean, a slow start for both. Again, it is more of objective taking. This is the last game, and you want those resources to be available prior this turtle team fight.
Honestly, I think
already spawned.
the most Uranus picks that was probably from season 7, where everyone played Uranus and Esme, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's where the number came from.
He stacked it up.
He stacked it.
Oh, up top, Kelra and Super Marco. Looking close, the full barrage pulled over, but now eyes on this turtle here. Less than half health. Chaknu spacing out Coyote. 3/4 of his health now. The damage from Etomax is real. Coming in with the Mortal Coil.
Woo!
The El Capitan scores it. They pull first blood onto Coyote, scored by Ryota. They're looking for damage, not enough.
Ooh!
You here about to get popped. Double kill from Atoy R. And there is a revenge kill onto Etomax though, 2 for 1, but Omega walks away with the turtle.
Omega walking tall, walking hard, and knowing their advantages in this matchup results to them being just a real boss here in this team fight.
Speaking of boss, Rihanna is doing great this time around. So we could see difference in terms of rotation. Earlier, he does the split push. This time around, he's part of the team fight. One thing is because the turtle actually spawned on that lane. So a huge lead, by the way, for our marksman. So level 5, almost level 6 for Kelra, and Super Marco is stuck at 1.9k gold at around level 5. So laning is pretty consistent for Kelra, but Super Marco, he just needs that backup from the other players.
Yeah, it looks really like pretty much what you would expect from Omega whenever it comes to crunch time.
Yep.
You know, they get to this mode and they get really scary, especially in the early game. You know that saying, you know, they come late game, they're scary, but the Omega timers are no. This is a bit of a different Omega. At the same time, very familiar.
Surprise them with an early play.
Yeah, surprise with an early play. Take that early game. And those are usually things that, 2 words that don't come together.
Whoa.
Early game and Omega.
Right, because we know them as they are notorious for the long games.
Yeah, the comebacks.
And with them being as aggressive as this, Apbr should be prepared.
Yep, and Apbr lineup isn't well equipped to play into the late game. If they do make it into the late game, they have to play very, very specifically. And this is a page out of, I dare say, RSGPH's book.
Oh, yeah.
RSGPH in Season
Good
12,
point.
they used to draft like this. They,
Yep.
they play very glass cannon, and they somehow make it work. I don't know if Apbr is set to do that right now, especially in Game 3 against Smart Omega.
Wow.
Now, Turtle Dance already set up. Ryota punching Coyote down to half his health. Forced to back away, forced to go get his purple instead as the barangay bursts down. The Turtle, they're going to score big on this one. Second, going over to them as well.
Very consistent zoning by Smart Omega.
Now it's them who's taking the initiative here and making the invades happen. And again, this is actually something you can feel during the draft. Like, it's going to happen no matter what.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Mr. Gush.
And what's really nice right now for Smart Omega is it's as if they're playing individually and they meet up at a specific place and then they gang up against AP Bren. So now AP Bren, what they need to do this time around is to regroup because they have to lessen that gap in terms of level. Yeah, level 8 Kelra, Supermarket's at level 7. But the Omegas just continuously rotating against them.
They need XP, fam.
Yep.
Yeah, they
They
need
need
that
golden
XP,
XP
boy.
fam.
Oh.
Look at this. Look at this. They're so happy to just cut these people out from
Oh,
defending
what?
their turret. What happened there?
Ryota spots few 1v1 kill. All this time Omega looking for that push and they get it.
That was a drive-by, man. Literally walked past them.
So, what, just driving by, punch him in the face?
Man, it looked like it. We didn't see.
We did not. We just saw the notification. Folks, what's Omega on here? Game 3.
0.3k gold lead at 6 minutes.
High damage already for Ryota. Oh, wait! Woo! I was about to explain something, but yeah.
Nope.
It's not this time.
Not even a moment to use the flicker. Ogwin.
And look at Ryota. He's functioning this time around as how he did game number 2.
He loaded his save file.
Save,
It's the
Save
same
file.
game.
Let's load it up.
Game
Let's play.
2 file.
Yeah, you know what? It didn't work out there. Maybe this time around it'll be more apparent that I am the split push. I'm the general.
Yo, if the kids out there watching now knows, he brought his memory card over to his friend's house, and they started playing the same game.
Yeah, back then you could do that. Now everything's on the cloud, you know. So, yeah, back then you had to bring it. And definitely Omega with Ryota bringing it here.
See, defensive flicker from Ogwin, and now AP Bren looking for a re-engage. They couldn't find it. This whole time, Matt was going 1v1 against a turtle. All 3, folks, all 3. Scored by the barangay.
And even the turtle take, AP Bren didn't have time to have that contest potential for them. And even Ryota is on a lead in terms of experience as compared to Kyle Atizi. And this is the Martis we're talking about. Martis is supposed to go for a snowball play. So they need to invest everything on a supermarket at this moment for them to be able to pull off a comeback. Or to, I mean, it's not really as if
Whoa.
Omega is on the lead, but they are.
Oh, look at this. They're bullying Kyle TZ out his jungle. It's a miracle that Kyle got his purple. And now, Matt gets caught by a holy baptism. Ryota answers back. The puissance from Matt. Mystic Gush from Etomax. Not dealing much damage underneath tier 2 and mid.
AP Bren can't even go up front to defend their turret. That's how massive.
Whoa! Kelra coming in blazing, do it against 2. Super Marco forced to use the flicker, the full barrage, the answer back. Pushing away, smart Omega.
Yeah, the pews got weaker there because the hits just weren't making it in.
Doesn't have any items either.
No items, man.
And even AP Bren right in front, Etomax was just standing at the middle lane. No one's able to go up front. So Etomax is just playing this gourd as if it's a Lilia. Every time there is a Mystic Gush,
Just throw it out there, yeah?
just throw it out there.
No. I mean, Etomax is a problem in himself, right? But Ryota did the same thing. Ryota's third tier,
side, he's on
turret
the side.
Look at
deep.
that.
And now, looking for the flank. Matt here pops the puissance, holding it strong. Throwing out the Mystic projectile. No one home with the stun. Smart Omega, they may be overstaying their welcome here.
Yeah, but from the looks of it, AP Bren's also imploding. They can't really do anything except react to everything Omega's doing.
Speaking of reaction, you know what? Ogan is still at level 8, so regardless if AP Bren has the sustain, I mean, the holy healing isn't enough.
Nope.
Not really.
They have to wait around 12 minutes, 12, 13 minutes, as long as they won't commit any error.
At this point, maybe even, what, 5-6 minutes from now, the holy healing is like a band-aid to a bullet wound. Flat easy, forced to use a consecration, projectile stunning 2 into the back, and they want to buy much time for Matt and Etomax to score this Lord. Smart Omega in total control. Hell, even Purple Buff is in jeopardy. Where'd it go? Minoan Fury coming in from the Mamba. Full barrage from AP Bren. They clap back, shutting down Chaknu and Ryota. Big kills for the Hive as they push Smart Omega out of their jungle. First big win for them in this 10-minute game. Now Matt's in trouble. Look at Kelra coming in. Oh, he's coming in half cock. He's not ready. Down goes Matt. It's a big loss for Omega. 3 deaths all in a row.
Oh my goodness, that goal lead is gonna get whittled down so quickly here. Everyone's actually not ready to defend. Although no Lord to be taken here, so luckily for Omega. But man, oh man, Apbr showed they can still fight.
It's Apbr that is actually able to secure a kill against Smart Omega, but Omega was able to get that Lord. Now, Apbr, it's a good thing since they got a kill. They could force a Lord defense, but Omega, the usual play for this is you let alone the Lord march at the bottom lane and then go for the split push. But since Omega is aware that Apbr could defend this one right away, why not have the Lord in front of us and protect this Lord with all our might and try to execute some players of Apbr.
Yeah, and now Omega, they realize, wait a second, guys. We can't really keep doing that. Their counter punch can really hit us. So, yeah, we can't really just muscle our way into this game.
Yep, and at 3K ahead, Smart Omega still in control. Obviously, you look at the map, it's blue, and Apbr is going to be down to their inhibitors. So, right now, reality check. The only reason why that happened so quick, so soon, at just, 10 minutes, is because Smart Omega overstayed their welcome.
That's true. So, yeah, just not... I guess for Smart Omega, the answer is just don't do that. Whatever you did earlier, don't do that.
Be calm, be calm.
Let's not do that.
Let's keep our composure, guys.
What a very uncomplicated answer.
Okay, that was close. I mean, that Cyclone Eye could be an error.
We've seen that.
Cyclone Eyes have lost championships from big teams, if you know what I'm saying.
Very notorious.
Season 5.
Could have been a play for Apbr.
Onyx versus Sunsparks.
Never forget.
All right, 45 seconds until the next Lord. Omega maintaining that 4K gold lead. And yeah, this is a pretty accurate win probability. I'd give this much to Apbr.
Man, I love that win probably right there. Apbr still definitely in the game, but there's no denying that Omega just so dominant, especially with Keller on a very, very comfortable Claude pick here.
Speaking of dominance from Kelra, again with the itemization, almost close to a full item. That is, again, because of the 9.7k that he has. So as compared to the other players of Apbr, it's a bit too far for the rest of the players. So now Apbr, they could actually stretch this game for around 16 minutes. But by that time, all gold should come into Supermarket's hands. By the way, Supermarket is still at 003. In terms of KDA, and it's not expected for Flapties to go for a split push. I mean, it was effective earlier. They were complete 5 on that initiation.
Yeah, for real. So right now, Matt still coming into this one knowing that, you know what, we're still in the lead, right?
Yeah.
A little bit, we can just keep doing random stuff like this. And they do. They have maximum awareness of where the Apbr members are.
Yep.
That means this Lord is going to be easy. Now, how do you pull off an offense like this for Omega? How's it going to start?
If you're Omega, what you can do is, again, take control of the map. Do exactly what you're doing now. Freeze the lanes up until Lord spawns so that everything is blue, and you're forcing Apbr to respond on an isolated front. Like, split them up, because Apbr needs to be all 5 to be able to clap back.
Right, and speaking of Apbr, also few needs that ultimate from Etomax. That's the only saving grace for them, actually, to have fast clearing of minion wave. But yeah, a lot of pressure right now for Omega. So Chaknu is delaying the minion at the mid for it to be able to be well-timed with the minion at the bottom lane. So nice minion wave flow for Omega right now.
Maybe half a second too late or too early, but bottom lane will definitely fall as Lord crashes on through it. Matt rolling around like a cop on patrol, making sure there are no mischievous miscreants all around as Apbr does their darndest to clear this Lord. They will get their way and survive, but only for so long.
Yeah, we got some big minions coming up on here on the front. Let's engage him. Look like here, Matty. He's fishing for hills.
Oh, holy healing. And the baptism plus the big old barrage thrown out, but Etomax answers back with a straight line. It's full-on geometry here, 14 minutes in.
That's a good way to cancel that ultimate, right? Just throw on a Mystic Gush there.
Right to your face.
No more barrage.
External force. External force is needed.
That's an actual sound of a Mystic Gush in your face while you're getting hit by a barrage. My eyes.
Can concur.
Okay, so right now we can see again Omega continuing that pressure. against AP Bren.
Look at Matt, he's rolling.
There's ultimate already for Etomax, by the way. Same goes with
Uh-huh.
all the spells for the rest of the players.
Oh man, as if the gush to the barrage wasn't enough. When you throw out the Holy Baptism, you just get a projectile in the face.
Oh.
Like it's a straight 1-for-1. And what's crazy is Etomak's skills, they're not even his ult.
That's right. So that I guess that's so easy for us to just kind of forget here. And that's the reason why the Gourd was so strong a few weeks back.
Oh, now flapped easy. Forces the dash, cut right through that wall. Fuse stole away. IMU, the Minoan Fury. Flapped easy
Burn
put
it.
up into the sky. Enough for Ryota to knock him out with the help of the gush. And that's a man down. AP Bren, 4v5. They're defending for their lives.
Feels
Well-
like Omega can do no wrong here.
Yeah, pretty solid communication for both. I mean, for all synchronization skills is really on point for Smart Omega now. Just to find the kill against Flap TZ. And right when the Lord started to push, Omega was just right here on this spot.
Yep.
Just for them to be able to secure that turret destroyed at both middle lane and even bottom lane.
It's becoming very hard for us to find what's that comeback potential. What's AP Brent got to do here to get some of this mojo back? Because right now they are being overpowered. What's the play here for the Bees?
Whew, actually, it's hard to answer because even for Kyle TZ's hero, it's somehow a leap of faith if he is able to use that second skill just to pass through that position from
Yeah.
Omega and go for
Yeah.
the Lord Steal.
Not gonna happen. It's just too dangerous. It's crazy because you're looking at AP Bren's lineup. They're down. They're at the 17-minute mark. And Kyle TG specifically, let's talk about him. His kit is win more. It's much better when you're ahead. So right now, yeah, at best, he's just trying to bait out skills, weave in and out through the walls with the Mortal Coil. I think the big difference is going to come from inside the base
Yeah.
with Super Marco, a full barrage.
Super Marco and Few. I mean, the Mr. Gush Ultimate.
Yes.
IMU from Few. And even the Holy Baptism from Rafaela. That was the other play that we saw earlier. But we'll see as the Lord will march in here at the middle lane.
It can all boil down to this, folks. 17 minutes, and we've got Lord in tow here, knocking on the door of AP Brand.
Well, that's an astronomical lead, man. 9K ahead. Here we go. Ryota coming in from the east. AP Brent holding on for dear life. They still have the full barrage in check. Locked and loaded. Ogwin here barely survives. Goes into the base. There's the Puissance. Watch the base. And there's a big knock up. The full barrage coming in from Super Marco. Ryota gets taken out. The Lord's still alive. Ladies and gentlemen, Barangay Omega takes the series.